A question was asked yesterday in my Twitch stream if a HellDiver could become a Space Marine from the Warhammer 40K universe. And I answered yes. And I'll actually expand the question and say that I believe a HellDiver, a Halo Spartan, and a Star Wars ARC Trooper slash Commando could also become a Space Marines too. So before you pass judgment and get all huffy, let me explain my reasoning, and then we'll go from there. So to go ahead and get started, we'll go ahead and go with the hardest one to become a Space Marine, the Helldiver. The Helldivers, to my knowledge, do not have any augmentation whatsoever in their body. They are completely unaugmented. Augmented, yeah. Anyways, um, and they're pretty much just squishy humans given overpowered stratagems, overpowered weapons sent to the front lines. If they die, just replaced. This is why in the beginning of Helldivers, when you play, you're pretty much thawed out, given the destroyer, and sent to battle. Uh, so this is why I think that they could become a Space Marine is because they would have to get past the augmentation, which again, a lot of them would die from because that's just how this goes. But their loyalty is why I think they are able to do this. They are very loyal to Super Earth, which is pretty much terror. I mean, there's no way to say that. They will literally go to planets, face robots, face bugs, and then die for their cause. You can hear it when they're playing games and or when you're playing the game and everything such as that. You know, for Liberty, for Super Earth, etc., etc. They're kind of brainwashed in a sense. I mean, that's kind of the whole satire of the thing, but they're still loyal nonetheless. Um, the easiest one of the two, or the easiest of the other two, which is the Spartans and the ARC Troopers, they're already augmented. So technically, every Spartan and every ARC Trooper slash Commando that you see has already been augmented, and they've already kind of passed that whole test of three whatever percentage majority of people die, they become augmented. So that is the reason why I think that those two would easily become Space Marines, because there's really the difference between a Halo Spartan and a Space Marine and a ARC Trooper and a Space Marine. It comes down to one very simple thing: the technology in different between the two. Space Marines are given stupid, ludicrous, overpowered armor, which I freaking love. So I'm not going to bash it. I love it, but there's still I can accept it. Whereas like Space or Halo Spartans and Clone Troopers are more dumbed down in the sense of more realistic and more realism. Um, and that's kind of the big difference between those two. As far as loyalty goes, I mean, the Spartans are pretty much bred and brainwashed to be loyal, put the mission above everything else. They'll kill anybody they need to complete the mission. And there's no one more loyal than the clone troopers to the cause. And I say that, and I do understand that people with Warhammer will scream this, but my counter argument, as well as the Helldiver community screaming no minus, my counter argument to the clones being more loyal to the Republic than anybody else is one very simple thing. They're literally bred to be that. They were genetically created to die for the Republic. They are the equivalent of a living robot. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of it. If you watch the Clone Wars series, that's kind of what they were going with. And that's kind of what everybody was treating them as such, is literally just a bio robot, very expendable to go out and kill 100 battle droids before they die. That's their whole point of existence, even though it's very depressing. But that's just what it is. And I believe that the ARC Trooper slash Commando will also be able to become Space Marines, and do pretty much anything that they particularly wanted to do. I mean, again, they're super loyal to the Republic. If you like this style of video, please let me know. I'm kind of experimenting a little bit as I um, move more to a semi-professional. It's kind of weird to say semi-professional, but semi-professional streaming and slash entertainer. This is what I'm trying to do before February, is to build up a little bit of foundation before February comes. Um, in the event that you like this, please let me know. If you don't like it, please let me know. I'm always willing to kind of change and adapt as I grow into this new area that I'm trying to get into. Above all else, though, I hope that you have an amazing day and a fantastic evening or whatever you're trying to do. Remember, Be the best you and do everything you can do. Bye.